Hello everyone, it is Rebecca, the Colorful Booknester, and I am going to be sharing with you today not only my new setup for October, but my current after the pen of September. You were there when I set up September, thought you might want to see what it looked like by the end of the month. So first of all, we have our wonderful front page. We're going to have to say goodbye to that lovely little sheep, but we have these great little cards that are a part of the subscription, and the subscription is Cocoa and Fluff. This was for September, which was Autumn Glen was the name of it. This first page, I like to write kind of a letter to September, what I'm hoping to get done, what I might see happening, things that are coming up. But this one is one of the ones that is minimally decorated because it ends up looking like this. This is my monthly. I kind of use this as a memory reminder, a memory planner. I don't like the memory planning because it's after the fact, but I do like being able to use my different fonts. I like lettering, and so I really enjoy that. As we move through, I'm just going to show you how I used the planner throughout the month. I do use a monthly, I use a weekly, and I use a daily. These are my daily pages, and this is one half, over here on the left, is one half of my weekly pages. I decorate throughout, and this subscription from Cocoa and Fluff has so many options to decorate. Now, one of the things I do use is blank, undated pages because this happens. I don't use a bounded planner anymore because I don't like having blank pages. One or two is fine, but a whole bunch of them, and I start feeling guilty. But I love the dated pages. So what I'm doing right now, because I am going to be taking this out and I'm dismantling my planner so that I can start my October planning, is I'm taking out all of the kind of innards. So these are my daily pages. I like to have my daily pages between my weekly. So there'll be the weekly is what's left, and then I have my daily pages in between those two because it's a 2-page weekly. I'm sure I show you at some point. Now, while I typically always use nothing but Cocoa and Fluff, I do want to point out these gold flowers and the leaves that you see here. That is a separate kind of leftover stickers that I have, some for some gilding. And I really like how they look. I do a lot of layering. There's another set here up behind this picture as well. So some of the layering is my own, some of it is my washi that I own as well, and then also using the functional kits from Cocoa and Fluff. What you're seeing right now is I was doing a very serious budget tracking. I wanted to kind of figure out how I could do this. I was trying it on a weekly basis. I did a bunch of different things. What I have come to surmise is all I need is an expense page. That's really all I need for each month. So I'm not going to be doing that going forward, but it was a great experience. And it taught me a lot too. I've just found a simpler way to keep track of stuff like that. So now next what I'm done is I'm collecting all my daily pages. When I get finished with my month, I like to have all my daily pages together. So I've taken them out from each week and now they are all together. And if we look at the daily page, this is typically how it looks. I put my top 3 priorities and then I kind of track what I'm doing throughout the day just so that I can kind of, when I'm looking back going, what did I do? But not every day is filled, as you can see. There are light days whenever I don't put anything in there. And then there's days that are quite full. I do like making the notes. That's usually just kind of talking about the day in general, how I felt, what I did, if there was anything I wanted to specifically note, therefore. This is a little different. On Saturday and Sundays, I put them together, and that's why you're seeing that, because typically Saturday, Sundays are not very busy. This one happened to be. It was a very fun weekend, but it was one of those things where it was like, typically I'd like to have my Saturday, Sundays on just the one page, because they're not very busy. As we keep moving through, you're going to see more daily pages. Notice that they all have, some of the Cocoa and Fluff subscriptions kit stickers on there. There is so many, and I still have stuff left over. So this is a full month. Now, here's another weekend where I didn't do a whole lot. So I instead used the stickers from her, what she calls terrible, not horrible, but it's washi that can be torn. And I just decorated the area. That's what my normal weekends look like. I do go and decorate afterwards a lot of times, and I usually do it once a week, just kind of adding back in. But I do let myself have that freedom to do that. So right now what I'm going to need to do is remove my October and, and November and subsequent planning pages because we are going to set up in a complete new planner, a new disc planner. I'm putting in new discs and putting on a new front. And so that is all going to be going on. And so that's why I'm tearing out everything so I can transfer it to the new disc planner. So here we are. I have these vellums now. These are from the current kit. This is for October. It's the Harvest in the Hollow. I love that little bat. Oh my gosh, do I love that little bat. But these are letter size, so they're 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to have to cut them down. I'm also pulling in my weeklies for October and the cover that I want to use, which this cover, which you see those sparkles and all that, hopefully we can see the bat again. There he is. That sparkles for the cover is actually from Jane's Agenda. It was from the March subscription box. I've used it repeatedly. It just seemed like it would fit perfect for a magical October. So it kind of emphasized the little glowing lights and sparkles that are going on. So now I'm needing to cut and trim it down. And so I will be doing that to the Happy Planner Classic size. So that is 7 inches by 9 inches. And I use the Levenger and I make sure that there's 9 holes because it's a 9 disc system. So hopefully that makes sense to you. These are beautiful vellums. Next month I think it's going to be a little challenge of how she's done the vellum for me to be able to do the back. So I'm going to have to get creative. I need to start thinking about that now. She does a portrait vellum and then she does a landscape vellum. And the landscape worked for this one just fine, but the next month's looks like it's going to be tricky. So you'll see like the chapter 10 October. That is from Jane's Agenda. I got all of the months. I love that. I think Dawn over at Coco and Fluff also uses that. Again, these discs I got off of Amazon from Julia, and they are a copper brown. They're really pretty. So I'm putting in my weeklies, and this is my daily planning pages. Again, undated. They also come from Amazon as well. My weeklies come from Jane's Agenda. But this little pouch, outstanding. I put my stickers and stuff in that, and I keep it all month. And so as I'm decorating as I go, all my stickers are in one place, right there in my planner. And then I put in the little cards for a little extra oomph because I do love those cards. And now we are set up to begin with the month. Now this got a few questions last month as to why am I whiting out and changing the dates and everything. So I am a Monday start planner. My monthlies need to start on Monday. My weeklies need to start on Monday. For me, my week begins on Monday. Sunday is a day of rest to get prepared. That's the way I look. Sunday is the end of the week, and it's a day of rest, and then Monday we hit again. So because of that, I cannot find this layout. Now, I love this monthly layout. It has lines in every square for every day and for the side notes as well. And the paper is nice, and then you can see it has a little tag over to the side that says October, the day of the month. Perfect for whenever I am putting things away and storing them. I do refer back periodically to my past planners, largely to remember something or when was the last time I did something, that kind of thing. So it's nice to have them already have a tab, which kind of sets it up as a filing system for me. But that little, the stickers, as you can all see there, what I'm doing now is going to be coming in and doing the weekly. Now, Dawn has recently changed the size of her days of the week. And she's put them all onto one page. That change may prove to be a challenge for me going forward, but for now they work. They are smaller. I enjoyed the larger ones that were in the package, but that's something she's always tweaking, and it's to do two things: make her more efficient, which makes more sense, and to appeal, of course, to as many people as she can. I just wish that I could just get a full set of these, just full size, like she used to do, and then I'll just buy them for the year. Uh, but for right now, this is included in the subscription. So they're a little bit smaller, but this would allow you to create your own. And that's one thing I really like create your own DIY planner. You get the days of the week and you also get the monthly. So the numbers are also a part of the subscription. So that's fantastic for me as well. Um, this part can be considered tedious, but I just put my numbers where I whited out the other numbers. And to me, it makes the whiteout not stand out as much, if that makes sense. Um, yes, this is tedious, but it's very important for me just to have a Monday start and have my weekends all on one side. So, like, I like it that it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the notes on that second page when I open it. I do like my month on 2 pages, not one. That's too small. And as you saw with the review, whenever I was looking after the pin in September, I like to decorate each one of those squares with something in general, whether it be with stickers or it's my hand lettering or both. I like to note things that happen during the month. The month stays pretty functional and basic for the most part. Now, I'm not going to make you sit through and watch me put on every single number. I am not cruel like that. We will jump ahead in a moment. And as I said, ta-da, we're at the end of the month. um, again, I really don't mind doing it. It doesn't bother me. It's a part of the process, and I enjoy that. I like setting things up. I like organizing things, and I only have to do it once a month. So for me, it's well worth the the slight aggravation or the stopping and having to do it uh, tediousness for getting my Monday start. So, we all have priorities. So now I am off and doing the decorating. Now, the fun part. It does amaze me how many options I have using this subscription from Coco and Fluff. Uh, she has some really beautiful stuff. I want to use it all, but I have to kind of pick and choose, so I will. So sit back and relax and enjoy this little speed through of decorating for the month. Now, some of the black and white that you're seeing here is not a part of the Coco and Fluff subscription. It is ones that I've had and I either cut them or whatever. But I love being able to mix and match. But in general, almost all of this is Coco and Fluff. Okay, this set has been fabulous and I have loved some of the layouts I was able to do, and this particular layout I really was happy with. Now the washi tape you're seeing is my washi, and then this black and white again is my stickers, but doing this across the page was so cool. But I absolutely love this young lady and I really like how this ends up being. I do go back and add a few things. I add a chapter 10, I think, and then I also reference what uh, subscription that I'm using. So really love this one. So this is where I'm adding a little bit more. I've already added the chapter 10 if you look towards the bottom of this page. And now I'm doing October, or Hello October. I messed with it a little bit. Obviously, I was trying to get it straight. You can lift these stickers, washies off. You just have to do it very carefully, not to tear the washi, but also not to tear your page. Just do it slowly, breathe, you'll be fine. They work. This is the other end of the monthly, and I love it because this is my favorite almost every month. is the film strip with this one has a little boy on it. It's so cute. While I was looking through all of the stickers, I found this really cute one. It's a little teacup, and what appears to be the steam coming out is actually a little ghost. And then she had a little word boo, and I just had to put it there for October 31st for Happy Halloween. I just think it's adorable. Just too cute. So this is the first page or the front page of my weeklies. I will decorate that right at the beginning of the month. I'm not going to go in and decorate further weeklies. I do that almost on a weekly basis. But one of the things that she offers are these little sayings, and it is so nice to have those and fun to do the layering. So I love that she does that. This, I am actually putting in the name Coco and Fluff. So this is printed on every one of her sticker sheets. And she puts Coco and Fluff, and almost all of them have somewhere the name of the kit. And I really like that because I can reference that. So I put it at the beginning of the month, Coco and Fluff, and this is the Harvest from the Hollow kit. And then I can also put that in there. So that's what I've done here with that cute little bat. Oh my gosh, the bat is just, there's a lot of really cute stuff in this one. Really loving it. I do use the dots to signify maybe significant dates. In this case, it's Halloween. There isn't tons in October that I marked this month because as of filming that and doing the reset, I didn't have a lot going on in October. Now we're just going to go back through. I'm going to kind of let you see everything. There's my favorite, the bat. The glow from those candles is just so pretty. And then here are the cards from the that come in the kit. I like being able to slide them into this. I believe I got this little card holder from Jane's Agenda as well. I wish I could get a full page and be able to slide multiple things in. Um, there's my finished page, which I absolutely love. I think it came out really great. That's the first page of the month. I will go back and write a letter to October there. And then here is the monthly. It's very minimal looking. I don't over decorate because I don't know. I use my hand lettering and my kind of handwriting to do a lot of decorating as well. And then I add in little icons here and there. So now we're all set up. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not going to go into doing the monthly, or sorry, the weekly, but this is the last page of the weekly. So this will be my last page for the month. And so I wanted to go ahead and decorate the back page. And this is a full sheet washi that she gives you, and I love it. Last huge sticker, and I love how I put down her, this is from her functional kit, the writing that you see there, and then it is see-through to the moon. So this is a beautiful moon with a castle, and it just is really pretty. So again, really happy with that, and that'll be the end of the weeklies for the month. So I am set up now for the month. So I want to just say thank you so much for being here. I want to walk through this and kind of show you, but the big thing I take away here is this is everything I've put in for just my monthly setup. I will continue to use the stickers and stuff for the daily and the weeklies, but look how much is still left over. That's the value, I think, of this subscription. If you like this artwork, I mean, you've got to love the artwork, yeah, but it's so useful and there's so much to it that I can decorate an entire month in a theme and it's consistent. And usually I have stuff left over. Not tons, so I don't feel wasteful about it. I just feel that I'm getting more and more comfortable using more and more during the weekly and the daily pages, as well as on these monthlies. So I hope you've enjoyed this. You will see here that I've shown everything that I've put into the actual planner for the month for my monthly reset. So I hope everybody's enjoyed this. I hope you're getting to see what all comes in this kit, the value that you get, and how much you can use to decorate. As you saw in my After the Pen, I use the stickers throughout the whole month. For September, I'm going to be doing the same here in October. It's just really a great amount of stickers for a full month, consistent look, and there's enough different aspects that it just keeps it interesting. So I hope you enjoyed this. Go out, look at her YouTube channel. She's got her December subscription already up. It is beautiful. And if you are into planners and into journaling, I think you're going to really like that subscription. Um, I hope you enjoyed the After the Pen and being able to see how I utilize this kit in my 9-disc simple planner that I've created. And as always, thank you so much, Dawn at Coco and Fluff. And until next time, have a great day. Bye, y'all.